Are we live? I seriously don't know sometimes. It's just one of those funny things that happens. So anyway, I think we're live. Yeah, okay. I see a couple people in the stream already. All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another live stream. Uh, as always, I'm Jay. Welcome to tonight's show. Yeah, so uh, just another one of those days. It's just been another week, another long week of no hunting for me, which is unfortunate, but it does happen. So obviously, I want to come on here, see how you guys are doing. Now, I do want to mention that this isn't always going to be a weekly thing, but there have been a couple of developments that have been happening lately, and I wanted to sort of touch base and see how you guys are doing, of course, and of course, talk a bit more about some of the events that have been happening in and around the toy community. So, guys, thank you for joining me for tonight. It is here. It is Saturday morning at 1 o'clock in Ontario, Canada, and I am Jay, of course, and I'm coming to you and like to see who's in the chat right now. Zalu Tohunter, Zalu, good to see you. Recut Hut, hey, I'm sorry, let's do it this way. There we go. So, Zalu, good to see you. Recut Hut, hey, good to see you, brother. Congratulations on that score. I saw your message. We'll talk about that a little bit today. I think we're not going to spend too much time on it, but I think we should at least talk about it. Diecast Fly, yo, what's up? Hey, what's up, Diecast Fly? Good to see you, brother. Kirk HT, Kirk, good to see you. Word up, yeah, word up, my friend. Foxhound, hey, Foxhound, good to see you, brother. You picked up a Kingpin. Yes, I did. I did pick up a Kingpin. It wasn't really a pickup. It was a trade with a fellow hunter, and very happy that actually happened. It was an amazing pickup. Trade. It was really fun. Okay, so today wanted to go through a few things, something kind of fun, a little bit different. Thought a suggestion from Peo, who actually helped me out with my last video, because he told me all about, let me know pretty well ahead of time that the Masterverse line of figures was actually leaked, and I freaked out. I don't know if you guys saw that episode. It was really crazy. Totally freaked out that the Masterverse line had already been leaked, and I was really happy about that. So we'll touch on that. But Pale also gave me a really cool suggestion for a topic tonight. And hey, so Rico Hut says greetings, and Radical Toys is here. Sweet, Radical Toys, good to see you. Give me 1 second, Radical. I'm trying to figure out how to get it to you. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Finding out about the Masterverse toys, I was very super surprised. That video is actually doing well. A lot of people are obviously interested in the Masterverse line. It's kind of funny because there are people who are interested in it, and then there are people who are kind of like, I'm not very gonna get it. They look like their heads are too small, and always complaining. But you know what? The reality is, you're interested in it. If you're complaining that much, it must have piqued your interest at some level. So yeah, I get it. You're a little bit upset that they don't look like the classics, and who's to say though? We really haven't seen the cartoon yet for the new series, so we all might be very pleasantly surprised eventually. So I'm reserving judgment. I'm gonna find out how what the overall figures finally look like when they finally get here, but right now, I'm actually pretty impressed by these figures. They actually are pretty cool. I'm really loving. I don't know why. This is just me, and you guys. Everyone's free to their opinion, but I'm seriously loving Evelyn's design. I think she looks like a waterbender, and I am a huge waterbender fan. So, Avatar: The Last Airbender fan. So the waterbending tribe. Oh my gosh! When I saw her design, I was like, "Oh my god, it's a waterbender!" So I got really excited. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, it is what it is, though. Like it's one of those fun things that just happens, and yeah, I was really happy to find out that the Masterverse line has already gotten this far. Apparently they're going to be released en masse sometime this year. So I'm very excited about that. What about you guys? Have you guys seen the Masterverse episode that I put up? What are you guys thinking about it? Is anybody else out here excited about that? And on that note, I'm going to start talking tonight, probably tonight, if we get to it, because things change, right? But I'm hoping we get to this tonight. I really want to start talking about what's happening with Powercon this year. So obviously, I'm here in Ontario, and we're kind of in a lockdown situation. But surprisingly enough, we can still travel, which is kind of weird. So I am considering whether or not I want to go to Powercon this year. I think Powercon is something I've always wanted to go to. Pixeldan helps to run it, and I'm a big fan of his. And today there was an announcement about Powercon, and I think we'll touch on that too, just in case. But right now, I just want to send out an invite. All right, so that's finally done. Adam, check your Instagram. But yeah, just a lot of developments that happened this week in terms of toy collecting and everything like that. So want to give some people a little bit more time to come into the stream. A couple more messages here. Diecast Live, Masterverse and Powercon figures have been announced. Yes, I just it's funny. I just sort of offhanded mentioned that we're gonna talk about it tonight. I'm most impressed with the Moss Man. I may get him. The Moss Man looks amazing. So I don't know if everybody saw my stream. Sorry, not my stream. My last video. But I was very excited by that. The Masterverse line is a line which I'm very, very, very excited about. I missed out on the on much of the Master Universe Classics collection because again, it started in 2013, and I wasn't collecting around that time. And my biggest regret is not getting more Filmation classics. Those are the ones I really, really wanted. I love Emily. Heidi ho. I love Emily. Good to see you. Flanders, welcome. Evelyn is the one I might get. Yes, I think Evelyn to me is the one that really looks exciting. Again, she looks like a waterbender to me. I'm very, very excited by that. Kirk HT. Kirk, good to see you. The second photo of Masterverse looks very nice. Yes, I'm thinking that they're getting better and better every single time. All right, guys. So okay, one more. A Girl Fantasy. Hello, Jay. As usual, I'm sending you a hug from Paris. Be happy, dear one. Mon ami, thank you very much. I really appreciate the virtual hug. As always, we all have to keep each other safe and try to keep others' mental health positive. So it's very much appreciated. I hope that I can send you a virtual hug too, and everybody else out there. I'm sending everybody a virtual hug. So yes, I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. All right, so I need to step away for a little bit, but I'm not going to leave you alone. I want to actually bring in my special guest for tonight. He's been on the show before, but I'm always about bringing guests onto the show if at all possible. So tonight, guys, I'm going to be welcoming back Recut Hut, and sorry, not Recut Hut. What am I talking about? Yeah, I'm welcoming back Radical Toys. I don't know why I said Recut Hut. I have no idea why I said that.
Hey guys.
Hey Adam, how's it going?
Oh, I'm great, Jay. How you doing today?
I'm good, brother.
Awesome. It's
good sorry. I was looking at Recut Hut's name, and that's the first thing that came to me because Recut Hut and Radical Toys, there's just something happened, and he's from Vancouver too, so it's just one of those things that like all the things combined like went to everything, right?
Oh, that's great.
I missed your stream tonight. I'm sorry about that.
That's not a problem. It seems to be an issue. I don't know what happened there. My mom said that she got the notification for it, but I don't know what happened. But I'm not sure if you're the one that
it was weird. I would have loved to join. Unfortunately, it didn't materialize for me. Saw your last reviews. Very, congratulations on those pickups. They're amazing.
Yep.
Which one was your favorite of a couple of reviews you did?
Probably Ninjor, because Ninjor actually surprised me. Like, I wasn't expecting him to be as good as he actually was. And I'm one of those people that like to store all my weapons on the character. They put them in the hands. If you watch my videos, you'll know that. and I was able to do that, so it really surprised me. So I would say that was probably my favorite one in the recent reviews that I've done.
I noticed that your lighting is better. Are you using the ring light now?
I actually, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I forgot to turn the freaking thing on.
Turn it on. Let's see if it.
Well, give me 1 sec. I'll turn out the other light and I'll turn the ring light on and see what happens. Give me one.
Okay, a couple more people have joined the chat.
So this is now running just on my ring light. So I don't know if there's any difference.
No, I would turn both. I would turn them both on.
You think so?
Yeah, it's much better. I have both. I have all my lights and all the lights in my room are on, as well as the.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely better.
Let me see. So ring light off, ring light on. Okay.
Trust me, that's better.
Okay. No, absolutely. Yeah. Cool.
See, when you start to sit back, which is a more normal stature, yeah, you look it lights up your face better. Yeah,
okay, cool.
I learned all these things from Noel.
That's good. That's good because I'm just learning things as I go when it comes to lighting. But yeah, I got the ring light and I'm pretty happy about it. It's nice and bright.
Yeah. So Soundwaves 278 says, "Hello, Jay. If you decide to attend Powercon, we have to meet up." Sweet. Are you guys allowed to have conventions again in California? I wasn't really sure if that was a thing. Soundwave, let us know because I definitely would like to meet up if that's a possibility. Soundwave says, "Hey Adam, I've been enjoying your videos. Great job."
Thank you very much, Soundwave. I appreciate the love.
And Rico Hut says, "Trying to avoid the MOTU rabbit hole, and I'm from Alberta." Oh, sorry, Alberta. My apologies, Rico Hut. We're all Canadians, we all love each other. I think that it was done with the best of intentions. I'm sorry about that. All right, so I'm gonna let Adam take over the stream for a little bit because I got to grab something, but I will be back. So I'll see. So Adam, if you want to tell everybody about your show tonight, I think they'll appreciate that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I just recently did a live stream and I went over a few different things. I actually did some pickups this week. It's been like a hot week on toy pickups. It's one of those things where you're not really toy hunting, but you're out somewheres and you just happen to come across them. So I did end up doing a unboxing of Cobra Infantry Trooper. So I got him. I was extremely excited. I can tell you a little story about how I obtained him. And I got Zertan. So, like everybody knows, these are just so hard to find right now. And I was so excited. So anyway, what happened was I was out in the mall and I wasn't really toy hunting. And I usually toy hunt like literally every day, but I just took a day off. But I was in the mall for whatever reason. I can't remember exactly why. And what happened was I was walking by EB Games. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to walk in. I'm just going to walk in. And I got looking, and there was Zertan. And I was just like, oh, my God, there he is. I grabbed it so fast. And they didn't have the Cobra Infantry Trooper there. But what happened was I got him to call the other EB Games. We literally have another EB Games across the street. It makes no sense. I don't know why. But anyway, so he calls her, and she says that she's got an infantry trooper. So I'm like, hold it. I'm coming over, and I'm, booting it over there, and I'm running, my hands waving, and I'm running across the street, and I'm like, yeah, I'm here for the infantry trooper. So I got him, so I was really happy. And the very next day, because I decided to go into Toys R Us, and they had them as well. So it's really nice to finally see these show up in shop. And welcome back, Jay.
I'm back.
Good.
All right, those are some awesome pickups. So.
Yeah.
When can we expect those reviews?
Those reviews will probably come out by the end of next week because I actually have something very special that I'm doing. It's going to be something a little different. It's going to be my traditional, animation intros that I do in a review. And anyway, the review that I'm doing that's coming up that's very special because if you watched my last live stream, I picked up some Sonic toys. And guess who I found yesterday? I was so happy.
Oh, it's Tails.
I got Tails.
Tails.
Yes, I am so excited I found this. So anyway,
I'm hoping that they have a sequel to the Sonic movie, and I'm hoping that Tails will show up. I think that would be sweet.
You know what's really funny about that film is I predicted Tails was going to be at the end before I even watched it. And I was right. I was watching it with my daughter, and I was like, haha, I'm right. She's like, what? And I'm like, Tails is at the end. I knew it was happening. It was so cool.
You know what? Here's the really cool thing about that film. And I don't know if everyone agrees with me, but I have a funny feeling. And I'm wondering if everybody agrees with this, but I have a funny feeling that Sony and it was Paramount, right? I think it was Paramount. Paramount,
I believe so, yeah.
yeah, Paramount and Sega. I think they were geniuses. I think what they did was they made a mock trailer. I think that's what they did. I think they created that trailer on purpose to get people pissed off, right? And also to get them upset enough that people would start saying, boycott this film unless you redo Sonic the right way. And because I can't see them spending millions and millions of dollars redoing a film, like CGI. I just can't see it. And that first Sonic was atrocious. Who greenlit that thing? I don't think it was real. I don't think. What do you think, Adam?
I think you're onto something because it doesn't make sense that they would make a character look like that, and it's such genius if you're right that they get people to get enough fan base screaming to get them to redo it, and then when they bring it back, everybody's all of a sudden on board. So
it brought so much interest. It brought so much interest to the Sonic brand again. I mean, everyone was pissed off. It was covered by every single major news station. Even smaller stations in small Timbuktu towns, they were covering the idea that this Sonic was just atrocious, right?
Yeah, I mean, sorry, go ahead.
No. Johnny covered it. Every single video game reviewer covered it. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Everybody was up in arms saying this should not be allowed to happen. This is terrible. This is not Sonic, right? And that was all free coverage. They didn't even have to pay for any advertising then. They had word of mouth for months. People were just so pissed off. It became a meme. It became a huge meme.
You had all these people on Twitter and everything doing their own versions of it, like recreating them and stuff like this. So yeah,
we had guys doing remaking the trailer with Sonic, and I think that and you know what? I'm actually the opinion that was also Sega. I think Sega actually went in and did a secondary fake trailer just to show people, just to see what people's reactions would be with a more traditional Sonic, just so they could gauge whether or not, if they should put the money in to actually put for a more realistic Sonic or a more traditional Sonic. That's my opinion. I'm not trying to say anything, but I think that's what it is. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I don't know. It just seems no company in their right mind would redo a movie that would cost millions upon millions.
Yeah, you don't see that too often, do you? You don't see too many people that actually listen to the fans and do it. You don't see it that often. That's actually probably the first one I've seen, and I couldn't even tell you the last time they've ever done that.
Well, I mean, things have happened. I mean, a lot of fans have been able to turn things around. Like it happened with that. Higarashi's game for the Symphony of the Night spiritual successor. They got a lot of the character designs changed. It happened. The Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut is a huge example of fans finally voicing their opinion and getting what they want. Right. So yeah, I mean, I think Sonic really was the catalyst for all that in a lot of different ways. I Love Emily says, "Heidi ho, Adam."
How are you tonight?
That's a Simpsons reference right there.
Yeah.
Soundwave says, "Yes, we are." Okay. So Soundwave, you are fully open again. Okay, so conventions can happen. That's awesome. So if I decide to go to PowerCon, yeah, we should definitely meet up. Maybe I'll get a booth. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Diecast Fly, I can't justify doing MOTU display wise again, but I can enjoy it through others. Oh man, I'm so ready for the Masterverse. I really am. What do you think, Adam? What did you think about the?
I saw the new images, and I'm on the same boat as you were discussing, as you were talking about earlier. The whole thing with Evelyn looking like the Airbender. I swear to God, there must be somebody Mattel that is a Airbender fan. So I think that's a great. And I'm on the brick of how I want to display her. Do I want that white hair? Do I want that headdress? Because I think they're both great. So I originally thought that they were underwhelming. That it was because of the images, but now that I'm seeing it, I'm starting to grow a little bit more on them. So I think I'm gonna at least pick up a couple of them, and that Moss Man is looking freaking fantastic. So that's my take on it. I'm gonna reserve my judgment until we get like some more actual pictures and stuff on them, but I think I'm gonna like them.
Soundwave 278 says California has finally reached the second to lowest level of restrictions. Perfect. So that's awesome. You guys can have conventions again. That's so exciting. Diecast Fly says Zartan, Flint, Lady J are my favorites besides Snake Eyes and besides the Snake Eyes deluxe figure. That's awesome. Have you found the Lady J yet, Adam?
I actually have her on pre-order. Our pre-order down here in New Brunswick is due for June 1st. They actually pushed it to June 1st, so hopefully I'll have it sometime in mid-June. I'm hoping, but I do have it on pre-order.
Okay, sweet. I also have it on pre-order, and I'm waiting. And it's killing me because I did spot it at. This is really we're still under shutdown here, and I actually saw people here are posting photos of seeing Lady J, Flint, and a whole bunch of retro figures from GI Joe. All the retro figures that are here. They've been seeing them at Walmarts everywhere, but they can't touch them. So yeah, once things reopen here, it's gonna be a crapshoot. Like things are gonna go. People are gonna be running everywhere trying to grab as much as they can because the shelves are full. The shelves have finally, after so long, become full here in Ontario. It's just insane. I love Emily. Adam, is that GI Joe the game from Nintendo, Sega, or what?
You're probably talking about the game in the background that I had going since my live stream. It is actually a arcade game, so I'm running it on my original Wii. So I have MAME on my Wii, and that's how I'm playing it. But it was originally an arcade game back in 1992 in the arcade.
Yes, I believe it is.
And it's a rail shooter too, by the way.
Yeah, it's one of the. I believe it was Sega, wasn't it? Who made it, or was it Konami? Konami.
It's Konami. It's Konami. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a great game. I remember seeing it in the arcades when I was a kid. Yeah, it was just one of those. It's got that parallax scrolling, just not even parallax scrolling. It's just like some pseudo 3D, kind of like what's it called? Thunderblade, right?
Yeah.
It does a lot of Thunderblade effects.
Yeah, if you ever played the game Time Soldiers in the arcade or on Sega, that's kind of what this game is like. Same idea. If anybody knows what that is.
Which one is? Elaborate a little bit, Adam. Which one's that?
Let me show you. Give me 2 seconds.
Sure.
This is the Master System version of Time Soldiers. I don't know if you remember the case or anything. This is a Sega Master.
Time Soldiers. Yeah. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, where you're on the rails and the screen's going, and you get your cannons. This is pretty much the same.
Yeah. No, I know it. I know it. I know it quite well. All right, so let's see a few more questions here. Rico Hut says, I finally got my Lady Death. Ooh, nice. Holy cow. How does she look? I've seen some pictures from the Foosh, but are you a fan of Lady Death, Adam?
I like her, but I actually haven't seen what you guys are actually talking about. Is it a new Marvel Legends figure? Or
No. Lady Death is being done by Coffin. I think it's Coffin Comics, I think, or something like that. I can't remember, but basically Coffin Toys, something like that. It was a I think Recon Hut wasn't it originally a Kickstarter, or was it just announced? Anyway, it's a brand new line of action figures based on the Lady Death universe. And
really?
Muerta, they have Lady Death, they have basically the entire line of figures. So
I'll have to look into that because I didn't even know they existed. So
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Who am I thinking of? I'm not thinking of Lady Death. I'm thinking of who's the female version of Wolverine with the claws?
No, that's X13.
Not her, Lady Deathstrike.
Oh, Lady Deathstrike. Sorry.
That's who I'm thinking of. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's funny because X-13 is obviously the clone of Wolverine, right? So when you said that, I was like, yeah, that's X-13. Oh man, that's funny. So okay, what's going on here? That's not working. Sorry, I'm looking for the website so that we can actually have a look at something. But anyway, let me just do this. Maybe it's probably because yeah, there it is. Let's check this out. Where are we here? Oh, there it is. Weird. All right, I must have went to the wrong site. Anyway, whatever. All right, so who else is here today? I got too many windows open. Windows. This is a problem. Too many windows. Oh my gosh. Man. Sorry, guys. Let me do it this way. There we go. Okay. I Love Emily. Fox last night did a throwback edition of WWE SmackDown. Ooh, wow! Holy crap! Which matches were they? I Love Emily. That's interesting. Are you a wrestling fan, Adam?
I'm a little bit. I'm more of a wrestling fan of the '80s, so like the old school ones. So obviously, I'm totally on board with the masters of the WWE. But yeah, I like wrestling, but I like the old wrestlers.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm much more of a WWF fan than anything.
Yes, exactly.
John Lear. Hey, John, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I saw your Toys R Us May the 4th video. Nice job in scoring Cara Dune. Thank you very much. I got really, really lucky, to be perfectly honest with you. The story behind that is I found by pure chance before the shutdowns here, I actually went to a Toys R Us and found Quill, the retro figure. And that clued me into the idea that they were actually out here in Ontario. So I decided to try to call up a couple of other Toys R Us's while I was there. And one of them, which was Sherwood Gardens, told me that they had the full line. So I rushed over there and picked up the rest of the figures. Yeah, it was a really very cool May the 4th be with you episode that I put together. Now that actually wasn't on the same day. That was like a few months ago. And I haven't gone, guys. I'm still here. And I put that one together with another hunt that I did for Boba Fett, and then the actual May the 4th was the final video, and I thought it would be a really cool thing just to put everything together and have fun with that one. Are you collecting Black Series or the retro line, Adam?
No, I never really got into like the Star Wars stuff, especially the retro. I never really got into it. I never really got into the Black Series. Maybe someday I will. I do want to like branch out a little bit, but currently the only one that I would be looking for and I can't find him is Boba Fett. I have not seen him around. I would like to have him or the Mandalorian, any of the versions of the Mandalorian. I haven't seen Mando at all here in New Brunswick.
Keep checking your Toys R Us because I know for a fact that Mando and Child, they're a Toys R Us exclusive, and I was able to score. So yeah, I picked this one up. I showed people already. I picked this one up at Toys R Us a few weeks ago, just before everything closed, and I was also able to pick up the single version of Mando. So this was only last week, and it was curbside pickup. So this was EB Games. So Adam, start looking
Amazing.
at games. You might be able to get lucky.
I hope so. Like I go in EB Games every other day, so I mean, hopefully I'll find it. Like I do look at the Star Wars stuff, but those are like the two characters that I'd like to start out with if I was to pick them up.
Be sure to ask the guys there because they don't often volunteer information. It's kind of weird.
I know.
If they know you regularly though, and they know that you're collecting Star Wars, then they will mention it to you. Pretty sure. All right. So Recut says, I'm still hoping for the Black Series 6-inch Cara Dune to be re-released. I don't think that's gonna happen, Recut. I believe that they have been recalled, and I believe there are talks that she's going to come back. It's weird. It's a weird situation right now. But I believe that one is actually. I think that one's actually a cut from the line. I don't think that one's coming back. I was able to get a couple of the credit collection versions of that, so that was actually really cool. But again, I'm not really sure how that's going to play out. I love Emily. I love Emily says, "Nice, yes, I was very, very lucky." Rico Hut. I also scored 3 more Cobra Vipers from Robot Kingdom. So, are you collecting any? I can't remember. Adam, are you collecting GI Joes? The classified series?
Yeah, I got some of them up here.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
You just talked about Zartan. Oh, I'm an idiot. Anyway, yeah. So I guess we'll talk about this a little bit right now because I wanted to do something completely different, but we will try to get this out of the way right now. Then we'll talk about what I wanted to talk about tonight. So you scored 3 more Cobra Vipers. So a lot of people are hunting for these Cobra Vipers and Fireflies and all these Cobra Island figures. And what Rika Hut's actually talking about is a Chinese distributor online, Robot Kingdom, was able to get. Apparently, they were able to get their hands on a ton of GI Joe classified figures. Now, that's not uncommon because unlike Target, which has the exclusive in the States, Toys R Us has the exclusive here in Canada, and I'm not even sure if China even has exclusives. They might be a full open distribution down there. So they started selling them online, but for a hugely inflated cost. Each figure, I think, is like almost $40 each, which is double the price that it should be in the States. Which actually, you know what? And that's a lot of money in my opinion. I mean, like, here in Canada, that would be almost $50 per figure, right? Now on eBay, you could probably argue that they're selling for a lot more than that, but for a retailer online to be offering it directly to people for such an inflated cost, I'm not really sure that's a really cool. But if it's the only way you can get them, what are you supposed to do, right? Like it's always been a tough situation. And I've been talking about this a little bit unfortunately, I've been talking about this for the last 3 weeks, and I want to actually get off this topic. But it is something that is a problem. Have you had any luck finding any of the Cobra Island figures out?
The only one that I've been able to find Cobra Island wise is that second version of Roadblock. He's the only one. Other than that, no, I haven't seen any of them. Not a single one.
Are you still actively looking for the rest? Like, is it something that you're hoping to collect?
I'm always looking for classified figures, like along with Transformers and Masters of the Universe.
Well, I meant the Cobra Island ones specifically.
Oh, specifically. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely want them. I really want the Cobra Viper. He's the one that I want, and I haven't seen him. Now, was he not exclusive to Target, or is he not exclusive to Target anymore? I always thought he was.
The Viper or the
just the Cobra Viper.
Yeah, they're all exclusive to Target, but here in Canada, Toys R Us has that exclusivity.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I haven't seen them, but I am actively looking for them.
Yeah, everyone should be calling their Toys R Us's because they are still out there. I know this because I keep calling and they seem to have stuff in their warehouses. So definitely, please keep looking out. I know in Quebec, you guys might have an advantage. So definitely start calling your local Toys R Us's. But in my opinion, I'm not sure that's really a cool thing to do. I know that we will eventually get them here in Canada, the Cobra Vipers and the Cobra and the Fireflies, but we're always about 6 to 8 months behind the US. So everyone, if you can afford to wait, please do wait and start hunting. As soon as something happens, most of us will be able to tell everybody that people in the hunting groups, they're very much aware and they tell everybody when to start hunting. So I would start joining hunting groups and try to get these on your own, instead of going online for very high inflated prices. But if you need to get them right away, I hate to say it, but $50 is actually not such a bad price. But then you have to also think about the shipping as well, so that's something you have to consider. Yeah. All right, I love Emily. I just purchased Sonic the Hedgehog shirt from Amazon, and I'll be receiving it soon. I love Sonic.
Me too.
Soundwave. A booth would be great. If so, maybe we can make a trip to Frank & Sons, the collectible show. It would be great footage. It would be great footage. Basically, a massive warehouse of vendors selling anything and everything. I think I saw that the other day on somebody's YouTube. They have a Toys R Us, like they have a Toys R Us sign, right? It was really cool watching these two. I think it was a couple just walking through that. It's not a convention though, right? It's just a collectibles show. It happens every weekend. It's like a flea market or something like that, right? It was crazy. Did you see that episode, Adam? I don't know if you.
No, I didn't, but it sounds something that's right up my alley because I love flea markets.
Yeah, sometimes you find the best stuff there. Soundwave, vintage and new toys, cards, hot toys, statues, wrestling items. If you look up Frankenstein's on YouTube, you'll get a better idea. They open Wednesdays and Saturdays. Okay, they open Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Okay, so it's kind of like a flea market. But it's for geeks, a flea market for geeks, which is awesome.
That sounds right up my alley.
Coffin Comics. Okay, I don't know about a Kickstarter, and yes, she looks fantastic. Okay, so that's about that. That's the comment about the Lady Death.
Yeah,
so, yeah. Did you ever read any of the Lady Death comics, Adam, or Evil?
I haven't. No, I haven't.
When I was a kid, I not a kid, but when I was a teenager, they just come out. And yeah, it was like Evil Ernie and Lady Death, and yeah, Coffin Comics was one of a kind. I gotta tell you, super violent, super what's it called? Just everything to the extreme. It was crazy. I love Emily. I've been watching wrestling since '87. My favorite wrestlers are Macho Man Randy Savage, The Undertaker, D-Generation X, Cold Stone Steve Austin, and The Rock. Those are some great choices. My choices. Who are your favorite wrestlers, Adam?
Mine would definitely be Macho Man. He'd probably be my number one, and I really like Jake the Snake.
My favorite wrestler of all time has to be the Ultimate Warrior. I remember the first time I saw him run to the stage, he blew my mind. He just had this energy and this gravity, and then when he would do his little interviews, he seemed like some wild, crazy guy. It was just insane. I couldn't get enough of him. And he was built. He was huge. You know what I mean? He stood right beside Hulk Hogan and was, he was still pretty big. You know what I mean? He was a massive guy. Yeah. And you know what? I have to say, before Andre became a heel, I thought Andre the Giant was one of the greatest wrestlers ever. Man, he was an amazing wrestler. What else do we have here? I love Emily. Lita and Trish Stratus, Bailey and Asuka. More female wrestlers. I like female wrestling, but I was never into that era. The Extreme era, I think it was called. Adam, A&E is showing an 8-part biography series on WWE legends.
Awesome.
They've already spotlighted Stone Cold Steve Austin, Roddy Piper, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Sunday will be Booker T. Some really cool legends there. Kirk HT. I like those Powercon releases. Hopefully they'll do mail orders. Did you see the ones called The Secret of Grayskull? Comes with the spirit of Grayskull in a spacesuit for a Grayskull in a dungeon pit tentacle. So I might as well put this up on the screen right now because I am very excited about this. What do you think? Have you seen these new reveals, Adam?
Yep, I actually showed them on my live stream. I literally saw them 5 minutes before I started my stream.
That is so awesome. I saw them about an hour ago, and I was blown away. It was actually, I believe it was Peo who showed them to me again. The guy's on the ball when it comes to MOTU stuff. All right, so this is PowerCon, and I'm very excited about this. I have always wanted to go to PowerCon. Have you ever had an idea or wanted to go to PowerCon, Adam?
Yeah, absolutely. I've always wanted to go to one. I just have never gone to one yet. I've never been to one, but mark my words, I will go to one day. I would like to see them because I would like to just meet some of the, even just to go to see some of those voice actors that go there. I would love to get some autographs.
I'm glad they're up to 2 days now because when they were a 1-day convention, I couldn't really justify thinking about going. It has to be at least worth my while to be there for a weekend and maybe see some friends or something, maybe some family while I'm down there. I have some family in California. So, yeah, but it's in Anaheim. They're in Los Angeles. So it's not that far. But anyway, I'd have to figure it out. Anyway, so here we are, PowerCon, September 11th, 2021. So excited that this is actually going to be happening, because last year obviously it didn't happen. It was I believe mostly virtual. This year it looks like it's still going on. So hopefully that it will actually become a thing. And a few guests that they have to announce very soon, but the exciting thing is they've announced their PowerCon exclusives for this year. So this is really crazy and really exciting. And I guess we'll talk about it right now. You've already talked about this on your stream, Adam, but I guess we'll have a quick look at these. Wow, look at these guys. This is crazy. Holy crap. All right, so let's have a quick look at these guys. So we have a Shadow Trooper. You know what? I'm wondering if he has the collapsing gimmick. Did you have a Horde Trooper when you were a kid? Huh?
Yes, I did, and he was probably my favorite toy growing up. And that's the first thing when I looked at it. I looked and I saw that button. I'm like, is it going to have the action feature? And I think it will, because the way it's structured, it looks like it does have the button that it's going to collapse. So I'm very hoping that it does. That is a must-have for me.
It really looks amazing, and I think that the articulation works really well with the Horde Troopers, because again they're sort of robotic anyway. So all the joints look really, 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 really good to me. Hordak is in his blue getup, which is reminiscent of the Filmation cartoon series. I think he looks amazing. You just did a review on Hordak, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I did the Wave 4 Origins Hordak. Yes, recently. Yep, I certainly did. I just posted it like maybe a couple of days ago.
I'm really excited. Yeah,
sorry, it's very similar. It looks pretty much. I think it's going to be the exact same mold and the exact same sculpt, minus that claw there. That looks like that's definitely going to be a new piece. But other than that, it looks pretty much the same, I think.
I'm very excited about this as well. The actual claw, it's again, is it the claw or is it a cannon? It looks like,
it looks like a claw, because the cannon usually just has a circle like around it, and it just looks like a claw. I don't know. I'd have to go look at I've got the classics version of the Buzzsaw Hordak, and I can't remember. No, I don't even think he had the cannon. I don't think he has it, and the other Hordak doesn't have it either.
Still, very, very excited. Definitely has his more Filmation inspired colors. He looks great. I'm loving the way he looks. And this is the one that I'm really excited about. Dark Grizzlor. He looks incredible. Oh my god.
Is that what he's from? Because when I did my live stream, it looked familiar, but I couldn't figure out where it was from. I thought maybe it might have been some of the backcell art or something. I couldn't remember where it was from.
Yeah, no, that's Grizzlor. That's that Grizzlor. Grizzlor had the original Grizzlor was fuzzy. He had hair, just like that.
Yeah. What I mean is this version of him, because his skin looks actually dark. Like it looks.
Oh no, yeah, I know. It's a recolor for sure. That's I believe they're calling. If I'm not, I could be wrong. I think they're calling him Dark Grizzlor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what they're calling him, because he had his normal color is a very much more like this, like his skin color here, right?
Right.
That's more of his normal color. So yeah, and I think he has different colored boots, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'm very excited to get him, because I missed out on Grizzlor as a kid. I had Hordak, and I had two versions of Hordak. I had what was he called again?
Hurricane.
Sorry?
Hurricane Hordak?
Hurricane Hordak, yes. Yeah, wow, you're on the ball. Yeah, I had Hurricane Hordak. I didn't have Buzzsaw Hordak. I had Hurricane Hordak. One of my favorite toys. He had gold armor. It was really, really cool. Right? And then we have the Crimson Horde Trooper. He looks amazing. These guys are really turning into like Star Wars clone troopers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
He really does look like he's got that button that you can press in. So
that is definitely a button, 100%. But I wonder if they fall apart like they did before. I think that they should, because all their arms come apart anyway, right? So it wouldn't surprise me if they actually fell apart completely. That looks amazing.
I can't wait to see what accessories they come with. I assume Grizzlord's probably going to have his crossbow, but I'm wondering if the Horde Troopers are going to have like that, that filmation staff that they used to use in the cartoon. I wonder if they're going to come with that.
Yeah, the little power blaster.
Yeah, that's it.
But they came with these gigantic staffs, from what I remember as a kid. So yeah, but definitely looking forward to these. These guys look incredible. I'm really excited about this. Definitely one of those things which is exciting me. This one though kind of threw me for a loop. What the heck, man?
Oh, me too. I still don't know what that is. I'm like, and then I kind of clued in. I think I know what it is, but I still could be wrong.
Yeah, no. So basically, just like the way Faker is a robot version of He-Man, I believe that this is supposed to be a robotic version of Battle Cat.
Yeah.
So that's why he's got android parts. So that's why his claws are made of metal and his face is actually somewhat robotic. I think that's the story. I guess we'll find out the official story when Powercon rolls around. But yeah, for 40, I think it's like $50 US. I'll take a chance on these guys. They look really, really cool, I think.
So do you think this is going to be a 2-pack or just a single?
I believe they did say this is we can take a look here. Where is it here? Yeah. Oh wow, $60. $60 for the MOTU Origins Faker 2-pack.
Okay. Yeah.
So $60. That's not bad actually for an exclusive like that. This one's the really pricey one. $150 plus shipping and handling for the Horde set. That's a little bit pricey.
4-pack. Okay. Yeah. I thought that was individuals.
No, they're only being sold as sets. Yeah. But it's still a few. Like I think pre-order start on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. So still a little bit of time to start thinking about it. But I think that quantities are limited. So yeah, if anybody's interested in these, they definitely have to jump on it within that weekend. I think for sure. And then this is the one I'm really looking forward to. Oh my God! Did you already managed to get yourself the Castle Grayskull? I saw we talked about that in the last live stream. So I knew it, and we talked about this. I knew that they were going to bring this. I knew that they were going to make something. I think everyone expected this to happen. There he is. There's the spacesuit.
We basically all predicted it. We were all saying it, and there it is. I'm like, wow, they're actually doing it. Now, I'm trying to figure out, because I was trying to figure this out on my live stream. What is that tree-looking thing from? It's not from the sticker, so what's it from?
No, it is from the sticker. If you look at the
side, sure?
there is one small tentacle which is kind of coming out. I'm not sure if it's exactly like that. Here, let's bring it up. Hold on.
I pulled out my stickers. I got them behind me, and I was looking at them, and I was like, I don't see.
Okay, I could have sworn it was there. Just take a quick look. Yeah, there it is. I see it.
Where?
Okay, so see that? See how it's got the eye?
That's what it is. Seriously?
Yeah, it's a tentacle.
Okay. Maybe because it wasn't the same color, and why I.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. This is pink. That thing is brown. Right, but this is some sort of tentacle creature, and it's got one eye here, right, sticking up. Which again, they really did embellish this, because I figured this was like an octopus, and it was halfway down, right? But for whatever reason, I guess they decided to just take it literally and put the eye inside the tentacle itself.
That's an amazing set. That's another must-have. Does it show the pre-order price on that one as well?
It does, but I wanted to mention that. I think that this actually fits over the grate where the grate's actually supposed to be. Because if you see this slot here, I think this actually slots into where the you know how there's a gap underneath.
Yeah.
I think this slots underneath the gap and then clamps down. I think they had this plan from the very beginning. So this is the one that I'm definitely trying to get, and I think you obviously are trying to get it too. It also comes with the spirit. I know. It also comes with the spirit of Grayskull. And there, you can see the skull right there. I couldn't see it before.
Okay, that's what that is.
Yeah,
that was another thing that was kind of. I should have clued into that.
Yeah, well, it's a little hard to see. Yeah, like when you zoom in a little bit, then you can see it better, right?
Yeah.
But now you guys can see it. It's the spirit of Grayskull.
If it was translucent or if it's transparent, I couldn't tell.
I'm pretty sure
it's like you.
I think it's a bit of both. I think certain parts are transparent and certain parts are translucent. In which case it's translucent. You're absolutely right. I believe so. So I believe this one is $30. Not a bad price for three accessories and
I'm down, that's probably the one I'm going to end up going for.
I'm going to try and get both of these. I'm going to try and get the basically about $100 $100 $110. I'm going to about $90. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get these two for sure. I'll see about this one. $150, man. That's pretty pricey. So not sure if I'm gonna go for this one, but these two are the ones I'm aiming for. So I'm gonna get my brother on that. Dex I'm gonna wrangle him in, try to get him to also pick up a set, and then maybe share it amongst some of the crew that I have up here. So yeah. Definitely looking forward to it. I'm very, very excited about these. Super excited that Powercon is going to be happening. What did you think when you? I know you just did your live stream, but what did you think about these when you first saw them?
It kind of blew my mind because the first thing I looked at was that black Horde Trooper, and I was like, I gotta have that. But I was thinking the entire time that they were in singles. I didn't realize they were in a 4-pack, so I'm like, oh god. But yeah, no, I was excited about the Horde Trooper, and then when I saw that robot, I was like, oh my god, they're actually doing it.
I'm very, very excited. It's something which is just blowing my mind completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kirk. Very excited about these. I'm hoping that they do the mail order. I think they obviously will be doing mail orders. They talked about shipping and handling, so very, very excited. But if I can be there in person, I will be. I mean, it's going to be a great time. Well, I'm going to try anyway. We'll see what happens. The situation here in Ontario is very, very iffy. It's just one of those things where I'm not really sure what to expect anymore. Girl Fantasy. Wonder why some people collect what they hear about and not what they love the most. What about you, Jay? What do you think, Adam? I'll answer this after. So basically,
maybe it's got a lot to do with nostalgia. I could see that being one of the reasons, and another reason, unfortunately, and I could see it being because maybe just a hype train. Some people just get on board with it. They get excited over things that they don't really necessarily love, but it's not necessarily a bad thing either. So that's my take on it. What do you think, Jay?
For me, I really only collect what I love for the most part. But it sounds hypocritical because I collect all these different lines, but this is my childhood. You know what I mean? This is stuff that I grew up with: G.I. Joe, Thundercats, Star Wars, Transformers, Masters of the Universe. All of these things, even Power Rangers. I was already a teenage. I was practically in college by the time that came out, but I still loved it. You know what I mean? Super Sentai is just a huge thing for me as well. So yeah, I mean, why you would collect something you don't love, I have no idea. To be perfectly honest with you, like everyone's into pop Funko Pops, and everybody knows on this channel I hate Funko Pops. Well, I don't hate them, but I'm not collecting them. 100%, I'm not collecting them. There is some sort of nostalgia that waves over me sometimes when I see a Funko Pop, and I'm like, oh man, that's really cool. But am I going to go out of my way to buy it? $17, man. I can't. What about you, Adam? Do you like Funko?
Perfect example, because I saw one today, and the exact same thing you said. I thought it was cool, and I saw a web store in the Funko Pop, and I was like, you know what? That's really freaking cool. But I am not gonna buy that because I don't collect them. I'm not into them.
I'm exactly in the same boat. So Soundwave says, "Hey Jay and Adam, what are your thoughts on the Bad Batch?" The Bad Batch are Star Wars characters, Adam. I don't know if you heard.
Okay, because I have no idea what that is.
Okay, so a little spoiler for everybody. On my end, I was able to pick up Crosshair. So there's one of the Bad Batch right there. So anybody wondering, there he is, Crosshair.
Okay, so it's part of the Black Series, is it?
Yep, it's part of the Black Series. And
okay.
I also was able to luckily pick up Hunter. Oh no, wait, so that's the same one.
I was going to say you just showed the same one, didn't you?
That was the same guy. Well, they're all clone troopers anyway. Right?
Fair enough.
They're all the same clone. All right, sorry. I was able to pick up a Hunter. Come on,
cool.
Focus. You can do it. Focus. Focus, damn it. There we go. That's Hunter.
There it is. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, he's all right.
I like the helmet. Is that like a helmet that goes over the head, or is it just swappable?
Yeah. This helmet definitely goes over the head, and
unfortunately,
unfortunately, it kind of looks a little big when it goes on his head.
Oh, does it? Well, I suppose you got to compensate, right?
Well, traditionally, what they do is they actually have different heads, right? But I guess they tried their best to put them on top, and they sort of just it does work, but it's not exactly 100%. I also picked up an Elite Trooper, so yeah, another clone, right? So I got that, and oh gosh, where is it? These are going to be in an upcoming episode, but might as well show you guys right now because everybody's here on the stream anyway. I also picked up, Bo-Katan.
Okay, now I've seen that one in stores.
I know her up. She's really good.
I've seen that character.
She's amazing, honestly. She's from the Clone Clone Wars and Rebels. But she made an appearance on the Mandalorian, which I'm hugely obsessed with right now. And was
she that main female character from the Mandalorian?
Yeah, that's Bo-Katan, right? She was the one who shot at the end. Remember?
Okay.
No spoilers. Sorry, I guess that's too late. But anyway, she was in the Mandalorian, and she's looking to become the leader of the Mandalorians and the Mandalorian homeworld. Her fun fact: her actress is actually the same actress who played her in Rebels as a voice actress. So that's why it's really cool to have her as a character.
Oh, really? That's cool.
And I was really lucky and was able to finish the line and actually picked up Ventress, Asajj Ventress. So.
Oh, that she looks pretty cool. She looks like she had some nice paint apps going on in her face.
Yeah, got really lucky with this line. I was very happy to actually pick everybody up. Yeah. So guys, if you guys are in Ontario, look at Toys R Us. They're hitting the Toys R Us's right now. Eric Anna. Eric, good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. Has anybody seen Mortal Kombat? That movie was a joke, waste of my time and money, and the older ones are 4 times better. Well, I guess that's your opinion, Eric. I've never seen it, and I will eventually see it. Have you seen it yet, Adam?
I most certainly have. I actually went over and watched it at my brother's place. We actually watched it, and I wouldn't say I hated it, but I will agree on the sense that it was disappointing. It wasn't what I expected it to be at all. It was a completely different take on it. Now, that doesn't mean it was a completely all trash. There was a couple actors. The guy that played Kano was pretty good. Scorpion was good. There was just some missing things in it. Like, for example, you'd have characters like Melina was in it, but there was no Katana, which to me made no sense. Just little things like that. Like I'm a Mortal Kombat buff, so I'm huge on Mortal Kombat. So when I notice something small like that, I call it out. So it was disappointing for me.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it, no matter what it's like. I love movies, and anything that has to do with video games that I loved as a kid, I want to see what it's about. Oh, that Junkman! Hey, what's going on, buddy? Love your show, man. Thanks for coming on the live stream. Holy crap! If anybody hasn't seen that Junkman's YouTube channel, do check it out. He just did an amazing retrospective on the live-action He-Man theatrical feature, which I always wanted to see as a kid and never had a chance to go see. Do you remember that one, Adam? They had commercials running on WTV Buffalo 29 forever. I don't know if you remember.
I believe I do, yes, and I actually believe I know this YouTuber because I believe I've seen him before. It looks very familiar.
I love his Star Wars reviews. I love all of his reviews on He-Man and Master Universe, all that great stuff. So yeah, that Junkman, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, so guys, if you want to check out a great retrospective on He-Man and the Masters of the Universe tour, which was kind of like the Out of Their Shell tour from the Ninja Turtles, except this one had roller skates and this one had it was great to see all the footage that was on that retrospective. I'd never actually seen the show because we're up in here in Canada, and that was on Broadway, I think, somewhere in New York, if I remember from the episode. But yeah, great episode. Really loved it. So yeah, guys, go check out that Junkman's channel. I think you're going to enjoy that episode. And you see some toys. Yes, behind Adam, he's got toys. Behind me, we got toys. Everywhere, toys. Great stuff. Thanks again, that Junkman. How you doing? I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. Sergio Vasquez. Hello, Sergio. Good to see you. Hi, guys. I hate Sonic. Boy, that's a great way to start a conversation, brother. I hate Sonic, and I love Sonic EX. Okay. He's weak because Sonic EX turned out... Sonic X turning to the X's and steal people, and I take the characters, and that's it. Okay. Well, I mean, like, everyone's got their own tastes. But yeah, those are fighting words, Sergio. You got to be careful. Sergio, my favorite wrestler is the Ultimate Dragoon. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know that character though, unfortunately.
I was just gonna say the exact same thing. I don't know that character. Is he past like the '90s era? He must be, is he?
I'm thinking I did hear about him. Was he a luchador, or was he a Japanese wrestler that wore a mask? Because I'm thinking I recognize the name somewhat, but I'm not. It's not exactly clicking. If you could help us identify him, Sergio, that would be great. It's called the Attitude Era. Thank you, I Love Emily. Yeah, you know what? I call me crazy, but when they started doing like lingerie fights and ripping T-shirts from each other, for the women's wrestling, I thought that was just poor taste. You have kids in the crowd, you know what I mean? And I'm sure a lot of them got a kick out of it. That's fine, but I don't know. I was always about the great rivalries. So I don't know. What do you think, Adam? That's just my
you said it in a nutshell. It's the rivalry stuff. I didn't really care too much about what you were saying about the shirts and stuff like that. It's whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
He's also known as the Dragon Spanish in Mexico, paired up with Rey Mysterio. Okay, so he's a Mexican luchador. So okay, that's fine. I think I've seen him. I think I recognize him, but don't have enough. Like, I know who Rey Mysterio is for sure, but I don't know enough about the dragons. I don't know about the Ultimate Dragon, Dragoon. Don't know enough about it. Watch out, Adam.
Well, hey, you gave me a heads up, so I give you props there. But hey, that's okay.
Everyone has their own opinion. It's fine.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Kirk HT. Just like the original Grizzlora had. But I think that his face wasn't as dark. I'm pretty sure. Recut Hut. I have the Bad Batch on a pre-order, but I'm excited for the Night Brother Warrior. Yes, I'm very excited about that. They should, you should call them up, Recut Hut. They might have already arrived. You never know. I Love Emily. Besides He-Man and Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, what's your favorite Filmation cartoon or live action shows? Adam, I'll let you take the first crack.
I'm gonna have to go with Brave Star. If we're talking Filmation, Brave Star all the way. Absolutely love it. Live action shows, I don't know. I was kind of into the whole Power Ranger phase back in the '90s when that first came out, so I really liked that. If we're just talking like shows in general, like I don't know. I like so much. It's really hard to pinpoint everything down. But yeah, I would say Brave Star for Filmation, and live action I would go with Power Rangers because I really liked the theme song back in the '90s. That original Power Rangers theme song. It's still stuck in my head, and I absolutely love it.
Well, for me, it would definitely have to be. We're talking about other live action cartoons. So, if anybody remembers, I really did enjoy Tarzan. That was a Filmation cartoon, which here in Canada it only aired on Saturday mornings. So that a lot of people don't remember that Tarzan was a thing. Black Star was a huge thing for me. I loved John Blackstar. I thought he was a great character, but I really do have to defer to Adam's what's it called, favorite. I am going to say Brave Star is definitely my favorite after those ones. But I will remind everybody that Go Go Ghostbusters was actually really cool too. I really liked Go Go Ghostbusters. I thought that was a really fun cartoon. And fun fact: the reason why the real Ghostbusters are called the real Ghostbusters is because Go Go Ghostbusters actually preceded the real Ghostbusters. So that's a really fun fact. So yeah, that is a cool little factoid there. Diecast Fly, can't collect what I don't love. That's how you end up with a bunch of stuff you're trying to sell off. I think he's right. Soundwave 278. Those figures look great. They do. I'm very excited for those Powercon figures. 100%. Pardon me. Sledge. Hey, Sledge. Good to see you. Mortal Kombat, the opening Scorpion versus Sub-Zero, and the final fight seem much better filmed than the rest of the movie. Oh, really?
I completely and 110% agree. That's exactly how I felt. I felt like the first of it was, oh my god, this is starting out really good. And then the rest of the movie, it just kind of went a little down. I'm just like, this isn't quite making the mark. But yeah, I totally agree what he's saying. And I know exactly what he's talking about.
Wow, crazy. I'm still going to watch it.
Oh, no, absolutely. Absolutely watch it.
I love Emily. Trish Stratus is from Toronto. Yes, we know that. she still visits every so often. She's at Fan Expo all the time. Toy Slammer, hey, Toy Slammer, good to see you, brother. I love Emily. Shazam was made by Filmation. I was going to mention Shazam, but I never actually watched it, and it was live action. So Shazam live action was. I do also believe that they did a cartoon version of it for a little while too, I think. But I never actually watched it. All right, Ghostbusters Extreme. Oh, Ghostbusters Extreme. Yeah, I mean, I never watched it. Did you ever watch Ghostbusters Extreme, man?
Yep, I actually really liked it. I didn't realize, is that actually made by Filmation? I didn't realize that. But yes, I did watch Extreme, and I liked it. I actually liked the toys. They were pretty cool.
Really, eh? I'm interested. Toy Slammer, I just subscribed to that Junkman and just looked up Ultimate Dragoon. Also, what's Adam's channel called?
My channel is called Radical Toys. It's pretty simple to find. If you just look up Radical Toys on YouTube, you'll find it. It's a big, bright yellow logo. You can't miss it.
It's a great channel, guys. You definitely should check out Adam's channel. I love Emily. They did, Jay. Yes, I believe. I knew that they did. It was one of those things. I was absolutely sure that they did a cartoon version for Shazam. Sledge, did you see the Super 7 releasing more Usagi Yojimbo characters in the Ultimate line? Oh, I didn't know that. I know that there's a Netflix cartoon of Usagi Yojimbo spin-off. So that's shocked the heck out of me. Did you know about that, Adam?
I knew they were releasing some characters. Like I knew they were doing. I know they're doing Krang. They're doing Krang, and not in the android body, but the little robot one. I know they're doing him. I didn't realize they were doing Yojimbo though. I didn't see that one, and I know there was like a couple other ones like they were doing like Muckman, and I can't remember who else was it. Scumbug? Is it Scumbug? I think that's the other one that they're doing. But no, I didn't realize they were doing Yojimbo.
Yeah, but they're also doing a Yojimbo cartoon on Netflix.
Are they? Oh, you're talking. Oh, you mean the cartoon? No, I did not know that whatsoever.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I was actually kind of surprised myself. Wondering what it's going to look like. The first poster they put up was actually kind of interesting.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, that's on Netflix. It wasn't Go Go Ghostbusters. It is, however, known as Filmation's Ghostbuster. Well, I call it Go Go Ghostbusters because of the song Go Go Ghostbusters, let's go. So that's why I kept saying Go Go Ghostbusters. Or now that I think about it, it might be Let's Go Ghostbusters. It's kind of like slip into a Slim Jim, right, Adam?
Step into a Slim Jim.
Toy Slammer, cool. I just subscribed to Radical Toys.
Oh, thank you very much, Toy Slammer. I appreciate that.
Super 7 is doing Usagi by Brian Flynn, mentioned in an interview. Sweet. Soundwave. Hey, Jay and Adam, I recommend you look for Vader Elite figure when he comes to stores, when stores open again. I just picked it up today, and it looks amazing. Vader Elite figure? What's that?
I don't know, but it intrigues me because I like anything that says elite. So that makes it sound like there's going to be a lot of accessories, or like I'm not sure.
Whoa.
You got it up there?
I do. I'm going to bring him up right now. Hold on. All right. Big Bad Vader. Holy crap. Man, I haven't seen Big Bad Vader in forever. He's actually a really cool character. Really cool dude. Well, I don't know if he's a cool dude. I mean, like, I've never actually met the guy, but what I meant to say is, like, you know, his character was really cool, right? I really loved his gimmick with his helmet. I always thought this was a really cool helmet that he had.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So he's actually one. Yeah, he's one of the WWE legends, eh? Yeah. He's looking okay. Holy crap. Yeah.
Cool.
There. Oh, there's Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Wow.
Oh yes, sir. We all know him.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Is that John Cena on the end?
Yeah, that was John Cena.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's Vader. He's looking cool, man. Yeah, there's that alternate head. He's got you can actually take off his straps. And there's his, oh man, that thing was awesome. I loved it when he walked away from it. He pointed at it and it spewed out some gas. It was very, very cool. That's cool, man. You can actually put his actual face mask on the alternate head. That's neat. Oh yeah, he looks great. You know what? I don't collect too many wrestling figures, but I would be down to grab that. I think that would be really, really cool.
He does look pretty cool.
That is really cool.
I like that he's got like the ab crunch and stuff in that line. It's pretty cool.
I'm really liking. And you know what? Fun fact. If anybody plays what's it called? Fatal Fury, Garo Densetsu, the video game. Big Bear, or I can't remember his alternate. Raiden, Big Bear. He's actually patterned after Vader. If anybody's a Fatal Fury fan, yeah, that's awesome. You can tell because this mask in particular is exactly how he looks in the game. Oh yeah, he looks great. There's John Cena. Good to see him. There's his little puppeteer there. That's hilarious.
I only know who John Cena is because I see him everywhere. Everywhere I go. I originally didn't know who this character was, and then I kept seeing all kinds of different toys of him. So he must be a pretty popular character, I assume.
Oh no, you know what? Honestly, he's a great character. He has recently become an action film star. He did a pretty good role in the last Transformers film. It was kind of funny. He's going to be in the next Fast and the Furious, which is kind of dumb if you ask me.
Oh, he was in the last Transformers, was he?
Yeah, he was. He played.
Who did he play?
Huh?
Who did he play?
He played a general or some sort, or like a major.
Okay.
It was in the Bumblebee movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. I remember that now. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, he's got his two different head sculpts. Very, very cool. Wow, he was really young back then, man. Holy crap. Oh, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Yeah.
Well, that's more my style because I like.
Honestly, he was the character, man. I love the. I couldn't get enough of that when I was a kid. That was so great. Then he would win a match and he'd actually give the guy a freaking little bit of a haircut. That was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I guess you had to sign a waiver if you ever wanted to fight him, maybe because you'd lose some of your hair. Crazy.
No doubt.
Just too funny. Love that soft goods cape, a robe. Man, what a character! Holy crap! Yeah, he looks awesome. And then he's got a
name too. Like what a name for a wrestler, right?
Yeah, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. It's crazy. Does he have two colored pants? Holy crap!
Okay, so well, no, he's got the yellow.
Yeah, it's a variant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Chase figure. There it is. Yeah, he's a Chase. So if you can find him, yeah, he's probably a limited run. So yeah, he's the Chase. Crazy. And then they have DDP. Don't know much about him. I've seen him, but yeah, don't know enough about DDP. It's funny. He's got an earpiece on him. That's hilarious. Yeah, very cool. Oh, Diamond Dallas Page. What am I talking about? DDP. Yeah, okay.
He looks like he's got a cool sculpt in his face. Like the
yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, he's helped a lot of wrestlers after their careers were over. I heard he's a really cool guy. Yeah, awesome. So really looking forward to those guys. I'm definitely looking forward to Vader and Brutus Barber Beefcake. That's amazing. Yeah, it's Let's Go Ghostbusters. Yeah, I knew it was on the wrong track. Sledge, the next show is not covering Usagi specifically, but a descendant of him. Yeah, that's what I heard. But it's some sort of spin-off. Vader from WWE. Yes, he is amazing. The Ultimate Warrior was originally advertised as Slim Jim. he originally advertised Slim Jim, but then Macho Man Randy Savage took it over, and he was amazing. Snap into a Slim Jim, or Adam.
Step into a Slim Jim.
There you go. Step into a Slim Jim.
I still swear that's what he said.
No, he said snap. Snap into a Slim Jim. He didn't. I don't know why you would step into a Slim Jim. I have no idea. Jay, do a Captain Future episode. All right. It seems like everyone wants me to do a Captain Future episode. I'm gonna have to find some time to do that. I Love Emily. That was from the Vader. That was from when Vader was in WCW. Yeah, but I guess WWE has the rights to them because they purchased WCW afterwards, right? So I guess they have the rights to do him. He probably signed the likeness over to them anyway. The Mastodon helmet is very detailed. Yes, it is actually. Oh, that's what that is. It's a Mastodon. I didn't even realize.
What it is? Yeah, it looks like.
I did not even realize that. I saw the trunk and I was like, "What is that thing?" I was a kid. Dark Spy. I think it was called Ghostbusters, and then the popular one labeled The Real Ghostbusters. Yes, I believe you're right. 100%. I think that.
Wasn't the real one the animated one? That's the cartoon one, is it not?
Yeah, they're both animated, right? But what happened was when. I
mean the Slimer one with the Slimer, like Slimer.
That's the real Ghostbusters. Right?
Yes.
But the original Ghostbusters by Filmation, it had. Yeah, it was just a weird little show. It was a lot of fun, but it was very odd. Sledge, do you guys remember Star Chaser: Legend of Orion? I watched it on Prime, and it holds up. Adam, do you remember it?
I have no idea what that is.
I remember.
You have to fill me in, Jay.
I remember it. I do. It was a show about a cult, the planet with a cult. Basically, it was a race of slaves, and they had a cult. They worshipped a deity. Which just turned out to be a guy who had a better technology than the people on this planet. And the one young man who discovered his secret ended up leaving the planet to try and save his people. He learns that the universe is actually full of technology, and yeah, he's got to learn. But he has a sword which has no blade. At least it doesn't look like it has a blade. It was a great film. Story was a kind of up and down. It was definitely one of those. It was like heavy metal. It was like a heavy metal inspired story. But yeah, okay. Great film. I did love it. So yeah, Sledge, great film. I loved it. If anybody hasn't seen it,
is this like early '80s sort of thing? Or?
It was mid '80s.
Mid '80s.
Yeah, it was like 83, 84, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been later. It might have been 88. But yeah, definitely take a look. It was great animation. Very, very much heavy metal inspired, I think.
Okay.
Recut Hut. Good night, everybody. Good night, Recut Hut. Have a good night and stay safe. Thank you for joining the stream. Johnny Cena also hosts the show Wipeout on TBS. Oh, I didn't know that. He's hosting Wipeout now? Oh, that's crazy. That's the show where they try to go through an obstacle course in Brazil. I don't know. Have you ever seen it?
I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's. I think what they did was they saw Takashi's Castle, which used to be called Extreme something on Spike, and they basically took that and took it to the nth level. It was funny. Sledge, no love for Rowdy Piper, Ricky Steamboat, or Mr. Perfect. No, you're naming everybody that everyone loves for sure, Sledge. I mean, I love Rowdy Piper. I love Ricky Steamboat 100%. I mean, like, who wouldn't love the Intercontinental Champion, Ricky Steamboat? What a great character. Mr. Perfect?
He was cool too. Flicking the gum, that was awesome.
Yeah, the most what was it the most perfect specimen of human of all time. Who wouldn't love that? Just awesome stuff. I love Emily at Sledge. I like them too. Remember the genius, that Macho Man Randy Savage's brother? Yes, I do. He used to wear a graduation cap and a graduation a robe before entering every match. That was hilarious. That was too funny. I didn't know that they were brothers. That's hilarious. Diecast, I have the ultimate. I have the Elite Ultimate Rock, Storm Collectibles Classic Hulk Hogan, and Royal Rumble 8-9 Ultimate Warrior. That's pretty much my WWE collection. And may get the Macho Man. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm not currently collecting anything WWE except for the MOTU WWE. Are you collecting any of the MOTU stuff for WWE, Adam?
Yep, I actually have I've got quite a few of them. I got like Jake the Snake. I've got the Fiend. Who else? I've got a couple of the waves there anyway, like Mr. T. I don't know who else is there. Goldberg. I can't remember the other guy's name with the friggin' mask on his face. He's red. Kane. I got Kane. And I got a few of them. So I got a couple of the waves. I got Ultimate Warrior in the latest wave. Was it Wave 6 that we got here in Canada? I got the entire Wave 6. And I think I have Wave 4.
I missed out on Macho Man. I really wish I could have gotten him. And I don't know what's going on. We're not getting Snake Mountain. And that means I can't get Hulk Hogan. Or
yeah, I haven't seen it here either.
Yeah, it's weird. I really want to get Snake Mountain. I don't know why they haven't brought them up here. Hopefully they'll start arriving late like they usually do. I'm hoping they're in stores now. I just haven't been able to go and take a look. It's just crazy. Old IT guy. Hey, old IT guy. Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. I'm doing good. This is Adam. If you haven't met him yet, he's got a great channel, which is sorry, Adam. Introduce your channel again. It's
Radical Toys.
Yeah, Radical Toys. This one. Yeah. Sorry, I drew a blank there. I can't even.
Oh, no worries.
It's getting late.
It is.
Sledge, when is the Netflix MOTU starting? You know what? That's a good question. I heard it was supposed to be later this year, but I'm not sure. There could be some delays, but we'll see. All right. So I thought, we're already halfway through the. Oh man, we're all the way. It's already an hour almost an hour and a half into the stream, and maybe we should actually get to the actual thing I wanted to talk about tonight. So just like my thumbnail talks a little bit about, I want to find out, guys, everybody in the stream. Who's your action figure, or actually just toy? It doesn't matter. But who is your before anyone else? Who's your bae? What toy is your absolute go-to? And more specifically, who is your first toy crush? Right? And don't be shy. It can be anybody, girl, guy. It doesn't matter, right? Like I know I had a bromance a whole bunch of times with different toys. So, Adam, I guess I'll throw it to you first. What was your toy bae?
110%. It would have to be Meg from Bionic 6 because she is basically the blonde version of Jubilee, and I absolutely loved her, and I love that toy.
You know what? Bionic 6 is one of those cartoon properties that just does not get enough attention.
I want it to come back so bad.
I thought it was a great show. Like seriously, like the whole idea of a family, and it was ahead of its time. They were a multicultural family, right? Each child came from a different walk of life. They have an Asian kid, they have a two Caucasian kids, a black child. Was that it? I can't remember if there was one more, wasn't there? Like there was
quick. I almost said quick kick from G.I. Joe, but I can't remember his name. But there was a karate guy. Yeah. There was the colored fella, Meg. There was the baseball player.
Yep.
Can't remember his name. And then there was the two main mother and father. I can't remember their names.
Yeah, it could have been a little bit more inclusive, but I think that Captain Power really took that one right over the edge. Because pretty much like there were so many different ethnicities in Captain Power, but yeah, I thought Bionic 6 was a great jumping point. I think that they had some really great stories and amazing characters, and I really did love the series. I guess for me, my first absolute, before anybody else, would definitely have to be, yeah, it would definitely be He-Man. Like, that was definitely my first go-to figure, 100%. For good or for bad, I really fell in love with that property. It was my absolute favorite action figure toy. Uh, it would have been Hummer from Star Avengers, but there were no Star Avengers toys. The only Star Avenger toy was the Shogun Warriors, and that thing was impossible to find here in Toronto. I could never find one. I know my cousins had, like a couple of my cousins had them, but yeah, it would have been Hummer for sure. But in terms of like my first toy crush, it definitely would have been probably between Tila. I think Tila was definitely one of my first toy crushes. But I do have to say, I think it was actually looking back at it now. Now that I think about it, I think it would have been Daphne. Daphne, I think was definitely one of those. Well, sorry, we're talking about toys, right? No, it would definitely have to be Tila. Tila would definitely be my first toy crush. So yeah, but definitely He-Man. He-Man is my absolute go-to. Still to this very day, 100%. Just that's never even been a question. All right. So I Love Emmy says, remember the Brady Kids, the animated version of the Brady Bunch? Just barely. Do you remember that at all, Adam?
I don't remember there being a Brady Bunch animated cartoon at all.
I think it was Filmation, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
I think it was. It was a really short card. I don't even think it lasted one season. Adam, you ever watched the $6 Million Man and Bionic Woman?
I watched Bionic Woman. Yes, I absolutely loved that freaking show, and I wish if I'm not mistaken, it got canceled. Well, didn't it get canceled after like the second season or something like that?
It was
I
very short-lived.
That show.
It was very short-lived. It was a great show. I love Bionic Woman. I love the Bionic Man.
Yeah. I was watching it right around the same time Sarah Connor Chronicles. I think it was right around the same time I was watching them back to back.
Yeah, those were so that was definitely syndication. Wonderful show. I loved it. Sledge says both Evil Lynn and Baroness. Oh wow. Why are the bad girls so good? That's awesome. So yeah, definitely Evil Lynn. Evil Lynn was okay. So I was definitely a kid of the '80s. Bad was bad and good was good. So I really liked Tila, and I always loved the morals that would come with those types of figures. Yeah, so that's definitely my take on that. Old IT guy, Smurfette. Hey, that's a good one.
That's not a bad one at all.
100% Smurfette. You know what though? Being adults now, that was just terrible. 2 female Smurfs in a village full of.
And you know what's really funny is everyone say there's only one female Smurf. I'm like, no, there's not. There's 2.
There's 2.
The little girl.
The second one, no, but wait, she was originally. Hold on, she was originally an adult, right?
What?
Yeah. The three Smurfs that were kids were originally adult Smurfs. It was that they shrunk down to little kids because of a curse by Gargamel.
Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah, they were not originally kids. Somebody help me out here. Somebody remind. Am I correct? I might be. I don't know. Maybe I dreamed that, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. I'm pretty sure that they actually.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know what? It was Saucette, right? Saucette. I think that's.
She had pink overalls. That's all I remember.
That was a little kid. That was the other little kid. Yeah, the little hillbilly. Yeah. Diecast Fly, Lady J, She-Ra, Chitara. All the cartoon versions, the toy versions was the worst. I had to become an adult before getting accurate versions. LOL. Those are some great picks too. But the question though was, who is your bae? So who is your before anyone else? If out of those characters, who is the one that you would pick? I know it's heart wrenching. I know it is, but yeah, but that's the question. Old IT. Oh, and Janine. You know what? I love Janine. I think she was a darling. She was a sweetheart. But I was a kid. I was a little kid. You know, I always Janine was always the smart one. You know what I mean? And yeah, Daphne was the one who always caught my attention. Don't judge me. You know, that's the way I looked at things when I was a kid. Soundwave says Baroness. That hot. Sorry. So is that lit? Okay.
Fire
that accent. Yeah. Whew, yeah. 100%. Nothing like a foreign beauty. Femme fatale. 100%. I Love Emily. Who remembers that the Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew Mysteries? Yes, they were great novels. I didn't read. I may have read one of them. Did you ever read the Hardy Boys, Adam?
I never read them, but I do vaguely remember Nancy Drew Mysteries. That rings a bell for some reason. But no, I never read the Hardy Boys.
Old IT guy from the Real Gospel. Oh, I'm sorry. What? I don't know why I mixed up Janine with. Sorry. I was thinking. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why. I kept saying Daphne and who was the other one? Thelma, right? Selma. No, wait. It was Thelma, right?
Thelma, right?
That's right. Sorry. I don't know why, but I got Thelma and Janine mixed up. So yes, Janine from the Real Ghostbusters. Okay. All right. Yeah, she was. I loved it when she actually became a Ghostbuster. I thought that was a really good episode. More current. So Sideways says more current. Sabine Wren, man oh man. Sabine Wren. Remind me who that is, Adam. I'm drawing.
I have no idea who Sabine Wren is. I'm sorry, I would like to help you. I'd have to Google it.
I'm looking it up right now. Oh, Sabine. I'm sorry. Yeah, from Rebels, right? Yeah, Sabine Wren. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I can see why. I can see why she was she'd be one of your base for sure. Yeah, she was really good in The Mandalorian too. She was honestly though, I don't know how she took on Boba Fett like that. Like she literally threw him like a rag doll. I don't understand how that even happened. That was just a weird little fight that they had. Like she literally grabbed that the grappling hook and just pulled him down. I was like, how's that even possible? The guy's got weight on her. Like that was really weird. If she had turned on her rocket pack at that point, then maybe I could understand. But she literally just grabbed him with pure strength and just pulled him down. I was like, what? I was like, all right, she's strong, but I didn't think she was that strong. Anyway, favorite toy: Battle Armor He-Man, Tiger Force, and Ultra and Magnus. Is that Ultra Magnus? That's awesome, dude. Battle Armor He-Man, absolutely. I understand where you're coming from there. Tiger Force Flint. Ooh. Yeah, he was an exclusive, wasn't he? And if you're saying Ultra Magnus, I agree with you. Ultra Magnus is my absolute favorite Transformer. Who's your favorite Transformer, Adam?
Me? I would probably have to go with. That's a tricky one because I like Transformers, but I like Kingdom as well, and they're two different properties, or not Kingdom, but Beast Wars.
Well, Beast Wars is Transformers. So who's your favorite Beast Wars character?
I want to go with Cheetor. I don't know. I like Cheetor quite a bit. I always like that character. I always like characters with speed. So like Thundercats with Chitara, same idea. I like speed characters. So I would go with probably something like that.
Nice. Diecast Fly. MOTU was my first line love. Then G.I. Joe quickly took over. Transformers was always third, and Thundercats was fourth. Yeah, I can agree with all of those choices. G.I. Joe was for a toy line. G.I. Joe wasn't really my thing. MOTU was my big thing. Transformers was always there, never really left. And Thundercats, man, I could never get enough of Thundercats. Were you a Thundercats fan, Adam?
Oh, absolutely. I do remember back in the day, speaking of Thundercats, used to go down to Burger King and used to get those Thundercat toys. One was like a ring.
The ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
100%. I used to go to Burger King just like I went to Burger King just to collect those things. It was hilarious. It was
I remember it too.
It was just insane. I love that. That was awesome. Kirk, my go-to was He-Man as well as Bay Crush was the Tila figure. Yeah, man, she's all up there, man. Like honestly, I could tell a funny story. I'm going to say it anyway. So basically, I always used to joke about how I was absolutely sure and I found this out to be true actually. But I always knew that they did rotoscoping on Filmation cartoons, and I always said this. I said, this became a little bit more apparent when I was older, but I always said to myself, I wonder if they have, someone in a bathing suit walking around for Tila, because honestly, the way they drew her was just like out of this world. But that also was the same thing for He-Man. I was saying, I wonder if they just have these people like walking around in the buff, you know what I mean, with like bathing suits on. Like I really have no idea how they're getting this kind of detail, right? Because superheroes are superheroes. Comic books are comic books, and yeah, you can draw a human comic book like that. But then if you're doing animation, you're rotoscoping, right? It was just too good. It was like these people are walking around like they're naked. Like that's what I always thought as a kid, and then later on, I found out that was actually more or less true. They actually had professional models come in and do passes when they were drawing. Now I don't know if they were in bathing suits. I have no idea if that was the case. But I don't know, Adam. What do you think? I mean, that was me. That was just my revelation. I'm
wondering about that too, because what that makes me think of is something like the Green Lantern when they're doing like green screen. How's that going to work? Because he's wearing green, and you got green screen going on. Is he naked? Like, what's going on here? What's he wearing underneath?
I think it was spandex for sure for Ryan Reynolds, but for Filmation, spandex was just not a thing. You know what I mean? Like it was crazy. I Love Emily. Yes, it's Filmation. It lasted 2 seasons. Really, it lasted 2 seasons. I didn't think the Brady Bunch was I knew the Brady Bunch was popular, but I didn't think the cartoon was that popular. Wow, cool. Diecast Fly. Gem was pretty hot too. Gem was amazing.
I liked her sister, but that was me.
Truly outrageous. Yeah, was it Kimberly?
Kimberly, yep, Kimber.
Yeah.
I like her. She had the red hair.
Yeah, she was awesome. Yeah. How did Jerica have? How did Jerica? Did they have 2 moms? I don't understand. Like, it's just cartoon logic, right? She had yellow hair, and Kimberly had red hair. So anyway, yeah, it was fun, but it was a great cartoon. Honestly, awesome cartoon. Sofa King says the Powerpuff Girls. Yes, I love the Powerpuff Girls. I remember watching the Powerpuff Girls, and I was already well into college, and I was like, "What the heck is this cartoon? This is awesome!" And it was the first inklings of Flash animation, and yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was a lot of fun, made with sugar and spice and everything nice. What the heck was that scientist thinking? I Love Emily. The Hardy Boys, Nancy Drew Mysteries were also a TV show. I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Never watched it, unfortunately. Toy Slammer. I grew up with Power Ranger toys. Yes, I didn't grow up with them, but I love them. I love Power Rangers. They just re-released. I don't know if you've seen them yet, Adam, but they just released the auto-transforming, the auto-morphing. They re-released them. The auto-morphing Power Rangers. It's those classic ones with the gigantic bodies, and then they have their heads flip over.
Okay.
Yeah. It's funny. It's that they released them for the anniversary, Hasbro. So yeah, I thought that was neat. Basically, ripping off Bandai's design. I don't know how that works. I guess She-Ra ran out of them.
Out of his choices, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Oh gosh. I Love Emily. Adam, see the Robosen Optimus Prime?
See the Robosen Optimus.
It's the auto-transforming Optimus Prime.
Oh, is that the one where you were talking about where you can't say the word transform, and it
actually we found out later you can say I found out later you can say it apparently. But I don't know why they didn't do it.
But yes, I did see that. I did watch. There was one girl that did like an interview with her daughter, and I was watching that. It was pretty cool. That's how I originally saw it.
Diecast Fly. Fred from G.I. Joe, He-Man, Lion-O, and Hot Rod. Man, you're just naming all the favorites, aren't you, Diecast Fly? Holy crap. Yeah, you know what? I think Flint was a better leader than Duke. What do you think, Adam?
I'm kind of on the fence of Neither. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Duke or Flint. They're okay. I like them, but I don't love them. So I'm biased. I like the female characters, so I have to say like Lady J and Scarlet and girls like that. I like the girls when it comes to anything. I guess I'm weird like that.
No, you're not. You're not weird. I'm the exact same way. I mean, as I said, you can have a bromance, but at the end of the day, guys are guys, girls are girls, and today it can go any which way. But at the end of the day, my first, as I said, my first cartoon crush was definitely Daphne. You know what I mean? Like 100%. But my toy go-to has always been Tila. Like honestly, like 100%. So, I really did like Lady J. I think I gravitated towards Lady J more than I did Scarlet. Let's just go through the whole gambit. So I gravitated towards Lady J more than Scarlet. I liked Chitara more than I did Pumira. What's it called? In Brave Star, there really was only one female character. She was the judge. So I didn't really, didn't really have a choice there for the most part. Unless you were going to go to the evil characters, which I wasn't going to do. There's another set so we already covered G.I. Joe. Yeah. I like Katara. I think Katara's, again, I was already too old for that anyway, but Katara I think is the perfect match. Although I did like, I like May later down the road. I really like May. I thought she was very loyal. You know what I mean? And the way she protected Zuko afterwards, I thought that was amazing. I thought that was a real sign of affection, and I thought that was really, really cool. But in terms of like, if I had to go with anime, Pris from Bubblegum Crisis is my absolute all-time favorite character. 100% hands down. That's never going to change. What about you, Adam? If you were to take the gambit, what?
If we're talking like anime, my favorite is Rei from Shinibyo and Other Delusions. Just absolutely love that freaking character. I can't get enough of her. When I first saw it, it just grew on me. And of course, Nagisa from Clannad. That's another one that I absolutely love. They're just a couple, but yeah, they're two of my top ones that I like when it comes to anime characters because I'm one of those anime romance kind of guys. It's funny because when it comes to romance, I don't really like it in live action. I like it in cartoons.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Thing is, I don't even know why that is. Like, I don't know why I like that. Like, it's weird.
I have an emotional connection to a lot of different cartoons. And I definitely have to say RC. I prefer RC over Alita 1. I like Alita 1. Don't get me wrong, but I think RC. I don't know. There was something about her that I really connected with.
Yeah.
Old IT guy. Everyone had a crush on Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah. That is so the truth.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I'm not going to deny it. I mean, like she was hot, 100%. Yeah, the nurse episode was crazy on that one. That was just funny as heck.
When I think about that now and look back, I'm like, should we have been watching that when we were kids?
No, I mean they didn't really do anything. They played patty cake for crying out loud. Diecast Live. It was weird because Flint ranked as a W2 and Duke ranked as an E8. Flint would outrank Duke based on real military ranks. That's true, but as we've seen with many, the way it works in G.I. Joe, it's not about rank. It's not about rank. It's about position. It's weird because when you think about it, Falcon is a he even tries to say it. Falcon is a major, right? I believe he's a major. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Falcon is a major. No, he's a lieutenant. Lieutenant Falcon. Yeah, Falcon is a lieutenant, and what are we talking about here now? Duke is a sergeant. So by all rights, Falcon outranks Duke, and he even says that in the movie. He says, "I'm an officer and I'm pulling rank." And Duke doesn't let him do that. He literally grabs him and says, "The only thing you're pulling is guard duty." So go figure that one out. A sergeant is telling a lieutenant where to go, right? And I understand that Flint is a W2 and Duke is an E8. Not too sure exactly what that means. I think you know better than I do. But yeah, I don't think it was about that. I think it was definitely about like who's in charge of the base. I think that, and it was Duke. So I think that's actually where that came from. It's weird. The way GI Joe works is just strange. Did you ever find? What did you think? I didn't even know what military rankings were. I just knew that.
I don't really know much even about it. I'm on the same page as you. I have no idea. I never even really considered thinking about stuff like that. So I have no idea. That's a question mark over the top of my head.
I thought like when I finally realized what was going on, my brother actually knew, and he's younger than me, but he's kind of like he's into that thing. He really like
Right.
military stuff. So he sort of figured it out. And I remember when I was a kid when that scene happened, and he said, "I'm an officer and I'm pulling rank." I'm like, "What does that mean?" Right? I had no idea what was going on. But yeah, again, I guess G.I. Joe's an outfit is very, very different. Diecast Fly. As far as the 90s, X-Men Rogue, hands down. That's actually, you know what? That's one of the things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to complete my 90s X-Men collection.
Yeah.
I've got...
That's definitely awesome.
Yeah, I've got about 6 out of the 8 characters that I need to complete the line. No, 6 out of the 9 characters I need to complete the line. Still trying to make trades with everybody. See who can get me see who has a Professor X or a Blue Beast or can't remember who else I need. But yeah, still looking for all those characters to make their way up here. So awesome stuff. Yeah, so it's really interesting to find out which characters are your absolute favorites, guys, in terms of your before anybody else. Yeah, it's a lot of different characters and a lot of different crushes. Again, a lot of bromances, I'm pretty sure. And there's no shame in saying it. You know, bromances are bromances. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, so a lot of different toy drama that's been happening over the past week. Don't want to talk too much about it, but you know, here in Ontario, it's just getting harder and harder for us because I'm pretty sure they're going to extend the lockdown a little bit longer, and that's really killing me. I'm hoping that it does lighten up soon, but I'm thinking that they're gonna extend it for another 2 weeks. How about you, Adam? How's it going over in New Brunswick?
It's been awesome here. We're not going to go in lockdown. We pretty much got it under control here. We're smaller towns down here, so I'm not too worried about it whatsoever. I don't think we will. We've been able to go out in the shops and everything else. But you know, we same as everywhere else. We got to follow the standard procedures: wear your masks in the malls, sanitize your hands, all that stuff. So, but in terms of that, I'm not too worried about it. I know my sister who's in Ontario. She's been trying to come down because she usually comes down every summer or whatever, and she can't get down. So it's a shame that you guys are still in lockdown. I hope everything clears up for you guys soon.
Well, I'm hoping so too. You know, I miss I just miss going in and you know, being able to walk around to different retailers, and it's really something. It's like, you know, what I really miss, to be honest with you, is just having a coffee with people. You know, just going to a coffee shop and just like you know, catching up with people. That's what I really miss. You know, and yeah, a lot of us here. It's really funny and really kind of sad at the same time. But you know, I'll call it funny. But a lot of us toy hunters, you know, we're feeling the withdrawal because quite literally, half of us have resorted to actually going to Walmart, peeking through the toy aisles and taking pictures and showing each other, and literally just, you know, teasing each other with the different figures that we see on the shelves, and we can't even touch them. It's such a crazy situation that we're stuck in. I don't know. I'm just I'm beside myself, right? I really envy you, Adam. You know what I mean? Like being able to go and walk into a store anytime you want. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Right. One of my viewers, Super Detonator, in Quebec. You know, he went through this, and I'm glad to hear that they've already, you know, opened up everything over there. I'm hoping that the same will happen here, because you know what, there's just so many good things that I want to be able to see and do, and you know, again, just meet with people again, just have regular conversations. It's really crazy. Shane says, "Hey Jay, glad to see you." And hey Radical, how are you?
I'm great, thank you, Shane. I'm doing excellent.
Diecast Fly says, I got an email this morning from Hasbro Pulse. Says the Cobra Commander Regal and Deluxe was finally in stock. Oh, that's great. Congratulations, Diecast Fly. I know you were waiting for those two. Didn't you cancel your Deluxe at one point? I'm sorry to hear about that too. I may, only because I just want to maybe complete my collection. I might actually go ahead and pick up the Deluxe. We'll see what happens. I'm not really sure if I want to or not, but sorry, the Regal. Not really sure if I want to or not, but it's the only one I'm really missing right now, so I might just do it. I don't know. Would you pick up the Regal, Adam?
If I saw it, absolutely. I pretty much would pick up any.
The Regal is a Pulse exclusive, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah, it's not coming anywhere other than Hasbro Pulse. Sucks.
Darn. Then I probably won't be picking it up.
Yeah, I have to figure out, if I do grab it, I have to figure out how to do it, because buying just one figure off of Hasbro Pulse is just stupid expensive. I know, because I did it already. It's just ridiculous. James, AK Ratface44. Hi, James. How's it going? Great username. I live in Gatineau, Quebec, and we haven't opened up anything. And we haven't opened up anything. What are you talking about? Okay, sorry. My apologies, James, because Super Detonator said that you guys were in Montreal. I guess you guys have reclosed. Is that what happened? Because Super Detonator in Montreal, he said that they were able to get back into stores. I guess you guys went back into shutdown then, eh? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe in North Quebec, but got nowhere in the Ottawa area. I'm sorry to hear that, James. Wow. I guess either I misheard or I'm sorry to hear you guys are back in lockdown too. We're all going to get through this, guys. We're all going to get through this. Sofa King, why not feign ignorance as to where you found the items, or do a check on security cameras and make no big deal about it? Toy purchasing is allowed here, not in Canada. I hear what you're saying, Sofa King, and I'm not gonna lie. I have heard of people trying to do that, but because of that, they're now blocking the aisles completely. Now they're actually putting skids in the aisleways, and so nobody can actually get through. So I don't know if they've seen more people going through the security cameras and doing whatever, but yeah, it's actually gotten worse. So I mean, before I actually did, and I'm not gonna lie about this, I actually did go under the barrier and take pictures. I didn't actually buy anything, but I actually took pictures and left again, just kind of withdrawal, right? But I have heard of people actually grabbing toys and running to the self-checkout, and doing their thing. I don't encourage that, and I don't suggest anybody do that. But yeah, it looks like they're still cracking down on that too, because now they're actually putting up actual skids in the airways. So yeah, not sure if that's actually been better or worse, to be perfectly honest with you. Dark Fly, they are sold out. I did cancel the deluxe, and they're sending them anyway. I never wanted the Regal version. Oh, okay, I thought you said that. Sorry, I thought you said they were in stock. Kind of sucks, because I would have thought about it. Yeah, I don't need the Regal. He's just a lighter color variant, but I don't know. Just to complete the line. Shane, we're so lucky here in BC. Stores are open up, and we can go to Toys R Us, etc. That's so great, Shane. Again, I really envy you guys. You guys are. Envy is the wrong word. I'm glad for you guys. I really am. I'm glad that you guys are able to go about. Shane, definitely buying on bulk on Hasbro Pulse has its advantages. Yeah, I hope so too, because again, the last time I did it, I picked up the what's it called, the Quintesson Pit of Judgment, the Cobra Commander, Supreme Cobra Commander, and yeah, that cost me way too much money, because of the shipping over here. It was just insane. So I couldn't justify it. It was just dumb. I just could not do it. Diecast Fly, they were, but you know how Hasbro Pulse goes. Yeah, if you're not there in 2 seconds, it's pretty much gone. Just crazy. All right, guys. Anyway, it's almost been we've been almost 2 hours right now. I want to thank Adam for joining us tonight. Adam, thank you so much for joining the chat. I know it's really late over there, so I'm not going to keep you anymore.
That's absolutely fine.
You look tired,
Glad
buddy.
to be here.
You look tired, buddy. Really, thank you so much. Have a great weekend, Adam. We'll chat again soon, I hope. And
Absolutely.
please invite me onto your live stream. We'll hang out tonight. I don't know what happened tonight. Tonight was kind of weird.
I don't know, but I do plan on doing another one this following Friday coming up. So I plan on doing another one. So
that ring light is really working for you. I'm glad you got it. It looks really good.
it's good to know. Yeah, that's great.
All right, Adam. All right, Adam. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Please be well and stay safe, and have a great night. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for everyone, and
Good night.
thanks for having me again.
Good night, Adam. Talk to you soon.
Good night.
All right, guys. So I'll take any other questions anybody wants to ask for tonight. Definitely would still like to find out who your bay is for toy collecting. It's been a great stream tonight, guys. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. This is always a cool thing. Again, not always a great time for everybody, but it seems like everybody's calling in from different areas around Canada and around the United States. So thank you guys again for joining the stream. I did not know about Gatineau. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you guys will be able to open up soon. I'm hoping that we will be able to do the same. But there are toys out there which we can all hunt, and I hope that soon we'll be able to do the same thing and enjoy being able to see each other and meet each other once again. Diecast Fly says, I do have the deluxe version. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm glad that they're sending you another one. Shane says, cool stream, Jay. I appreciate that, Shane. Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream again. Soundwave278 says, Adam and Jay, thank you for another great live, and you all have a good night. Thank you, Soundwave. You take care and be well, please. And I hope you have a great weekend. Toy Slimer says, yes, great live stream, and have a good night. Thank you, Toy Slimer. As always, this has been great for me. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out tonight. Yeah, so I did want to just remind everybody that the next couple episodes that I'm going to be doing are, they're not going to be they're going to be mostly past hunts, but they are hunts which I never actually broadcasted. But I hope you guys enjoy those. I will be also doing a lot more unboxings, which I did for trades. And I'm really going to start getting into doing a lot more toy reviews. I hope you guys will enjoy that too. I have a lot of figures to actually open up. I think you guys can see that. I have to also try my best to organize this. It's just getting overwhelming right now. I always talk about how I want to do a room tour sometime. It's definitely something that I'm planning on doing. Once everything is cleared up and I can actually get everything into one room, then we will definitely do a room tour and show you guys pretty much everything I've collected over the past year. I also planning on doing a whole video on 1 year of hardcore collecting, because in truth, I've only actually been collecting action figures, hardcore, steady, if you will, for 1 year. So that's actually something I really plan on doing. It might shock some people. It might actually be ho-hum to some others, depending on what kind of collector you are. But I was actually quite shocked when I started actually walking around my place and saying, "Hey, there are a lot of action figures just hanging around here. I wonder actually how many I have, and just how much I've actually accumulated over the course of just 1 year." So really looking forward to doing that video. I also plan to do a whole bunch of other commentary videos as well. I want to talk about some topics which a lot of people have sort of, not skirted, but a lot of people kind of get upset about, the price of action figures, the fact that a lot of them are going up, the fact that some companies have always been very, very high prices. Obviously, imports are always going to be a very high premium value, but a lot of other people are talking about how Super 7 has very inflated prices, and now Hasbro is actually bumping up their prices. I want to talk a little bit about why that is. Why is it Super 7 is so much more expensive than everybody else? Why is it that NECA, who's in Target, still has slightly higher prices than other toy manufacturers? And of course, why Hasbro and Mattel, Hasbro being the big company they are, why are their prices rising? Whereas Mattel, with their Masters of the Universe line, for whatever reason, they're staying the course, and it seems like they're actually not that. I figure they will have a price hike pretty soon, but so far they've been very competitive with the Masters of the Universe Origins line. I'm very happy to say that, and their Masterverse line, it looks like it's being very competitively priced as well. My other big, and I'm very happy about this, is that the Master Universe line in Canada is the same price on par with what it's basically what it's like what it is in the USA. So that means that we Canadians are finally getting a break on pricing to our southern cousins. So you know what, for us up here, the collectors of the brands, that's a huge break for us, and that's why I'm really happy that Mattel is staying strong with that for now. Yeah, so it's just one of those things that continues to rise and become more and more apparent in people's eyes. But inflation is what it is. But yeah, I really want to touch a little bit about that eventually. One of these days during my streams, or sorry, during my one of my episodes. Old IT guy, I like EB Games just randomly stocks Hasbro Pulse items. I like how EB Games just randomly stocks Hasbro Pulse items. This is true, old IT guys. Every now and then you get lucky and you find something cool. Good night, everybody. And on that note, everybody, once again, I'd like to thank you all for joining me on the stream. It was really great. Spending some time with you guys has always been the highlight of my week. I get to actually talk with some people. Again, kind of locked down here, so being able to actually share some time with people who share like-minded interests, like action figures and cartoons, anime. It really does mean the world to me. Really helps to get me by the week, because it can be very difficult. But yeah, I hope everybody out there is doing well and staying safe. I hope that you guys are finding all the toys and action figures that you're looking for, and I hope that I hope that this year is going to get better for everybody. I'm planning on trying to see what I can do about Powercon. Not too sure what it's going to be like. Traveling in and out of Ontario has become very, very difficult for everybody who lives here. I don't know if there are going to be any restrictions, if it's even possible. But I do plan on looking into it and seeing if I can make it out, to another convention outside of Canada sometime soon. Well, guys, as always, this has been really great for me. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. I hope everybody out there is doing well and staying safe again. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Geek proud.